I mean, honestly, I can't believe she got me into all this trouble in the first place. I had a real nice operation going down in St. Agnes. If you needed something, I could get it, but it was at a price. So one day, this girl came around. I had never seen her before. When she walked up, she looked really nervous, like she had never done it. Anyway, she said she didn't have any cash, but she could pay with something real nice. 24-karat gold ring. Time went by, and as she started to get more of the drugs, she started getting more dependent on them, like she needed it. I could tell the symptoms were showing already. Then, see, we made a deal, and she went back on it. She couldn't pay for what I gave her. And I said, you know what? No money, no merchandise. She said, look, I mean, she was real nervous. She was shaking. She was like, I'll give you anything. Anything you want. It's just me and my kid. I said, all right. I thought I could expand my business. So I said, let your kid come work for me. A day later, I told her, I want you to meet me at this spot. See, I waited. Did she show up? No. I never saw her again, or the kid. I guess time went by and she called up the cops, told them my real name, and that's how I wound up here.
So I picked on her a bit. Don't see why that's got to add to my sentence. See, I married this guy thinking he had some dough. Turns out all he's got is a trailer and some snotty-nosed little kid. Said I emotionally abused her or something. Gosh, she's just so pathetic. I kept pushing her, hoping she'd eventually push back. Girl with spine. It's a tough world out there. You gotta be able to stand up for yourself. I sure wasn't. I got my own kids to worry about. Taking care of my blood first. I don't care about some other woman's kid. Gotta make sure that whatever money we got is going to my daughter's education. They're a little empty in the head, but I'm the mother. And Cindy? She ain't mine. I don't care.
Look, I'm over it now. What I did was wrong, and I'm trying to clean up. I love my wife, I really do. And I realize now, more than any time in our life, that I've really hurt her. We were high school sweethearts, and it took me forever to get her to go out with me. I mean, sure, it was harassment, plain and simple. Wouldn't let her be alone. I kept following her all over the place, asking her to go out with me. Did she love me? I bullied her into marrying me as well. And her family didn't like that. But that was alright. I got us away from them, and I thought things were going to be better. We were married, we were alone, we were in love. I took to drinking. Things went downhill from there. I'd fly off the handle. I'd rather not talk about what happened after that. But I'm getting better, because I love my wife. Really do.
I am not a bad person. It's my job to deal with these kind of people. Speaking of, that's how I met my daughter. Her parents were just going to give her away for a bunch of money, and I couldn't have that. So I took her as my own. And, I mean, I guess some people would say that my protective side is on borderline imprisonment, but that's beside the point. I mean, she doesn't know what's out there. I've seen the people in the real world. They're disgusting. A few months ago, she met her boyfriend. He started coming over, and I knew he was trouble. When he came back looking for her, I lost it. I mean, I couldn't help it. He's blind now, but he deserves what he got. I'm not the bad guy. He is.
I attempted to murder my stepdaughter. At least, that's what they're trying to prove. Everyone automatically suspects me. All because she's next in line to take over the company. My company. Everyone keeps asking, when am I going to retire? Always talking about how wonderful she is. So kind, so gentle, and so beautiful. Why, she's prettier than you were. Not only is she prettier, but were. I am the face of the company. That is not a job given to ugly people. I am the head of this company. I clawed my way up from the bottom and stepped on the heads of my inferiors to get here. And I'm not about to hand it over to some little brat. I'm not letting her get in my way. And she won't. But murder? That's for the lawyers to work out.
Okay, I followed her, I admit it. Girl that fine? How can you blame me? She's wearing that bright red dress, walking all by and lonesome. How could I miss her? She was really asking for it, really. I stopped her, tried to talk to her. She wasn't having anything of what I was offering, at least so she thought. It's really her fault for telling me where she was going. She was practically inviting me. I think she was going to her grandma's place. Yeah. Someplace over the railroad. I just happened to be the first one there. I wasn't about to just sit out there like some lovesick puppy. So I just let myself in. That grandmother, let me tell you, she was old, but she wasn't so old that she didn't have a little bit of fight in her. I like that in a woman. Anyway, Red gets there, finds me waiting in the bed. Sweet little thing didn't even realize it was me until it was too late. My. We had some fun that night. Of course, the cops had to bust up my fun. Oh well, that's alright. I'll be seeing her again real soon, or someone like her. And then, I'll make her smile real big.
Who gave him that?
I don't know.
Go get it.
You go get it.
I ain't going over there.
I ain't going over there. He's scary. He creeps me out.
Interview over.
Yeah.